Dangote is having a refinery. It's a foreign refinery. They didn't call it Nigerian refinery. So it's still foreign refinery. Before the Nigerians can refine their crude oil, they have to pay some amount of money, just like what they do to others. It's just simple ABCD. Dangote.
What's up, my people? I agree to now. It's your boy Italian Davido. At this very moment now, I don't know with this my father. Like, in get one or two things now when they want to tell us, OBO, baddest, who they breathe, Moga.
In the whole wide world, we have never seen an individual refinery. We always see that of the nation, that a nation like Nigeria have a refinery. Then, what an eyesore or a ear had that one person called Dangote. The same Dangote has been operating forever. Every goods, import, export is only Dangote, the same man. And this man is from where? He's a Fulani man. For instance, they have not given the same license to maybe a Southerner or a Westerner or Easterner. It is an eyesore for one to manage a refinery, opening a refinery, when Nigeria has their own refinery that they could not be able to maintain. How does it come about? It's supposed to be queried. Because for me, I have not seen where one person can make a refinery. To serve who? The government is supposed to serve the people, not the people to the government. Opening a refinery to do what? Is it a private issue? It's supposed to be a governmental issue. So for that reason, I think what they are doing, the world can see that there is what they call nepotism in this government, that we are all in a shamble, that they are trying to blindfold us because they don't want us to say, they don't want us to take our own part. For that reason, I don't think it is pure. It is not legal for one person to have a refinery. It's not ever the right thing that Nigeria is trying to put up.
Okay, sir, like, to me, don't you see it's like it's a good thing, at least now, instead of we going abroad now to go and refine our fuel and diesel and all of that, but now we can, like, refine all those things in our country. So it's not a good idea to you? Like, instead of we carrying those things abroad?
It shouldn't be a good idea to me because it's still in the same proximity. Dangote is having a refinery. It's a foreign refinery. They didn't call it Nigerian refinery. So it's still foreign refinery. Before the Nigerians can refine their crude oil, they have to pay some amount of money, just like what they do to others. It's just simple ABCD. Dangote refinery. Is it Nigerian refinery? No. So anything you take there is from foreign land to his own personal land refining for you, and you will pay, just like we do to the external bodies that used to do it before. What an advantage do we see there?
So you are kind of like talking about order of his production and all of that, like cement. So what do you also have to say concerning all those things?
You can see that Dangote has been a stockholder for years. He produces or supply, what is it called? This is the chop Indomie. He produces and supplies cement. Even butter, he does. Clothes, he does. Everything is Dangote. My dear, for me, I don't buy such. They say anybody that needs justice must go for equity. There's no justice in what they are doing.
It's but sir, didn't you see that, like, okay, now, are you kind of like telling me that Dangote is going to charge, let's say now, for instance, now the same money that the external bodies charge from the Nigeria government to refine our crude oil?
Even if that is not the issue, that maybe he will charge lesser, but there must be a charge. There must be a charge, not like Nigerians producing their oil by themselves and paying their staffs. Even if it is 1 cent for a barrel to be refined for Nigeria, it's a waste. You are still putting money in the same citizens' pocket. Not even the gain he might get from that crude oil. If it is Nigerian refinery, okay, what do we have to do? We have to employ staffs, workers, who will do it and make sure we fix their salary prompt. They receive and work for us. That 1 kobo or 1,000 that is supposed to charge per barrel for refining will go into the federal government pocket and use it to maintain his citizens. That is a waste, economical waste.
But at least now, just like what you just said right now, like at least the refinery being there in Nigeria, at least now is a opportunity like to employ Nigerians to work in there.
Nigerian working there, we bring in the crude oil to him to refine. But if we have our own refinery ourselves, we take only employees, workers. We don't pay no other tax. That little tax that we're supposed to be paying, we use it to maintain our citizens. Is it forbidden that Nigerian workers can have a bonus? Just like Europe. Sometimes you work, it's okay, there's a bonus for you. It's encouragement, not reducing your effort to the federal government. It's to empower the citizens to do what is right for the federal government. Why is it that corruption will not end? Because we are not empowered. If you empower somebody, he will be free, he will do whatever you ask him to do, he will abide with the code of conduct of the company or the office. But if you don't empower them, it's not enough.
Wow, clear, sir. Like, to round up this program now, so what is your advice for Nigerians now?
Nigerians should stand by their feet. They should stand by their feet. Standing by their feet is to make sure anybody that is there has to do the needful. The needful is to wipe away corruptions and take care of your citizens, because that is why you are there, according by the Constitution. They know this. But due to they want to humiliate some regions. You know, during the time of fuel scarcity, let me just remind us, people were buying fuel in the north cheaper than in the east and in the west. Why? Can you see? Where is the equity? So for that reason, nothing that you will do in Nigeria now that will be balanced, because already it has shifted to some people's domain. Let me just say so. They control it. What they say is going to happen is what is going to happen. My dear, as Nigeria is concerned, me talking about Nigeria, I feel pain when I speak about Nigeria, because most of us studied and we couldn't get a better life there. Up to today, most of us are 70, 60s, 50. If you are 50, 60 and you have not gained any support from the federal government, what do you think you are? You are a rotten mango. You are no more useful. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
You
sir.
are blessed.
So thank you guys for watching.